So, good afternoon. Here we are again with another of Harvey's video updates. Right, where do we start? Okay. As most of you know, I've been, over the last six weeks or so, maybe a bit more, 7, been investigating about returning to work in operating theatres, which is where I came from and started some 25 years ago. I'd applied to, or spoken to a number of hospitals. Over in Liverpool there was Aintree, who were very keen. There was the Royal Liverpool University Hospital, who were very keen. Countess of Chester Hospital, very keen. I also spoke to hospitals down South Wales. So I spoke to Carmarthen Hospital, very keen. Llanelli, the same. Morriston, which encompasses Singleton, Bridgend and Neath Port Talbot hospitals, and they were very keen. Just on the South Wales ones, actually, I explained what my situation was, and that, not in too much detail, but that things might change in the future. Fingers crossed. And that at some point in the future I might be relocating down to Gorseinon, Penrell, wherever it is. And they've all said to me, whether it's this year, in 1 year, in 2 years, in 3 or 4, 5, to contact them, because there will be work there, which is fantastic. I've also spoken to Bupa and Nuffield down that way as well, and they've said the same thing to me on the private sector. So for the moment, as good as it would be to go down there, for a major personal reason, the timing isn't right. Hopefully that will change in the future. We'll see, hopefully. However, we are where we are today. So my local hospital, Glenclwyd Hospital, they were the first one I spoke to, and to be honest with you, they've been quite ambivalent, quite just blasé about the whole thing about me coming back. However, another hospital, part of the same trust, is Bangor Hospital, who I went to visit 2 weeks ago. Really nice people, really supportive, and I've been for a formal interview today, and they've offered me the job, and I've accepted. So I've got a place to get the 60 days done, with a guarantee permanent position after that, and they're going to pay me due in training. Perfect. So they're going to focus me on anaesthetics to start, so I can get my registration back. Once that is done, what I've asked and they've agreed to is I then start to learn the theatre scrub side, so assisting operations and all of the instrumentation side. In the world of operating department practitioners, most of them just do anaesthetics, but I want to, do everything really. So once the 60 days is up and I've got my registration, then I'll then start rotations within theatre scrub and also in recovery. So just to explain, if you have an operation, you have your anaesthetic in one room, you go to the main operating theatre, you have your operation, then you come out of there and you go into recovery to make sure the drugs are wearing off and your wounds are not bleeding, and you have your medication or painkillers or anti-inflammatories or anticoagulants, wherever they are, and that's the recovery stage. So they've agreed then that I can then do rotations within theatre scrub and also recovery, as well as carrying on with anaesthetics. So that will put me in a fantastic position then, in say about 12 months time, because they'll be experienced in various areas. So, yeah, so Bangor it is. It's about 20 miles away from here, from where I live in Colwyn Bay, which is fine. It's dual carriageway all the way, which is fine. Really nice people. They got a good plan of action together to get me back up to speed. So that's all exciting. And if things change in the future, what I learn at Bangor will be so transferable. And I've got the commitment from Carmarthen, Llanelli, Morriston, etc. to contact them if I do decide, hopefully when, relocate down to South Wales and work down there. So I thought I'd just share that with you before I finish. Look, I'm back down Colwyn Bay, back on top of the water sports centre, and it's a gorgeous day and the people out on the beach. There we go. Look at that. Why aren't the kids in school? Anyway, so there we go. So I just thought I'd share that with you. And yeah, so I hope you have a nice afternoon. I hope you have a lovely evening. And I'll catch up with you soon. Bye bye for now.